A celebration of life will be held this Saturday for former KITV news anchor and local broadcast pioneer Emme Tomimbang Burns.
Emme died on February 19th while undergoing heart surgery. Today, some of her former colleagues, including our own Rick Kwan, gathered over lunch to reminisce.
How you doing? You're looking good.
Former KITV General Manager Dick Grimm had been trying to host a reunion of his former employees for years, but it took the passing of Emme Tomimbang Burns to finally make it happen. It was Grimm who hired Emme for her first TV job in the early 70s.
But I was so impressed with her, I said, Emme, I want to hire you in promotion. And she said, I can. I'm going to work in Kauai at a radio station. I've already shipped my car over. I said, Emme, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the car to come back, but I want you to go to work with it.
Many of the people at the luncheon had not seen each other for decades. Emme was friends with former anchor Lynn Waters for more than 40 years. She was also her first friend at KITV.
She was literally the only person who was nice to me my first day at work. And she took me under her wing and really helped me understand what being local was. And that's a gift I could never repay.
When Terry Hunter joined KITV in 1980 as a cameraman, he worked with Emme every day for the first 6 months.
But the best thing I learned from her was how to make people comfortable when you're interviewing them. And she was so personable, and they in turn would respond in a similar fashion. So she really got people talking and saying to her things that I would really be surprised to hear.
Waters is planning this weekend's services for Emme.
Emme Tomimbang Burns touched so many circles in the islands. She worked at all 3 stations or had a relationship with them. Politics, the judiciary through her husband, the medical school, and the Filipino community. She was beloved by everybody.
My mother had a great saying. She said, make new friends, but keep the old. The new ones are silver, the old ones are gold. And she was so right.
Emme may no longer be with us physically, but she lives on through the lives she touched while she was here. Rick Kwan, Island News.
This Saturday is Emme's Celebration of Life memorial service that will be streamed live here on our Island News YouTube channel. The service starts at 6:30 in the evening. And I would just like to say I was really privileged to get a chance to work with her. As Lynn Waters said, she worked at all 3 stations, so I worked with her kind of in the twilight of her career. Terry's right. When he said she could get anyone to talk to her, she was just very personable. So really, really wonderful.
Incredible trait, and it's amazing to hear everyone's memories about her, too.
Yeah.